I know we would talk about SEMA a little bit. The show itself is what everybody knows about SEMA, but SEMA is so much more. And I think that's kind of important to convey to our listeners today. I wanted to talk about that, the advocacy aspect that people need to know and why they should be a member.
Yeah, it's big.
Because there's safety in numbers, and there's a bigger risk in numbers.
Yeah, and that's one of the words we really want to get out. And one of the things that I've got a charge of is just really understanding more and more people in the marketplace, like yourself and like Tread and those sorts of things, because we've kind of gone it alone for a while. And as legislation gets tougher and tougher, we've got to get our voice out. And, even if you're not a SEMA member, which we want you to be, but let's just say we've seen it, there's been legislation to get rid of off-road tires or to, no longer have sticky tires, better for road racing. Those sorts of legislative bills come up, and we've got to gain all of the industry together to be able to have a voice when those sort of bills come up. I mean, we just fought one in Oregon where they were going to ban leaded fuels at racetracks. And we were able to gather enough people together and send enough letters in and work with the legislation to get that bill banned.
See, I think that's so important for people to know. And I think, every small business owner understands that the silliest regulations sometimes come out just because of the squeaky wheel or the mouse that just keeps chirping or whatever, that somehow this legislation ends up in the form of a potential bill. And people are like, well, how did that get there? And then all of a sudden it has a chance of passing and you may not know anything about it. And that's where this having SEMA as an advocacy for you makes a big deal, because you guys are obviously on the side of the tire dealers, the auto repair shops, the hot rodders, etc.